Hello, everyone, and welcome to the world of Java. Uh, so in this video, we are going to talk about basic installation setup. And I'm going to use my favorite uh, IDE or integrated development environment, which is in this case is Visual Studio Code, but you can also use Eclipse or any other IDEs if you are accustomed to. Uh, So if you have to use VS Code, then the first thing that you can do is that if you have never installed VS Code before, uh, one thing that you can do is to go to this URL code.visualstudio.com/docs/java/java tutorial, and then follow basic steps. So in this case, what we are going to do, or in fact, what you can do is basically just install this coding pack for Java, which will install everything basically, including your VS Code, including development kit alongside extensions. So in general, we have to basically take care that there are three things that we need to install. The first one is Java Development Kit, and this is basically your compiler, which will compile your code. The next thing that we are going to install is VS Code, which will be our IDE, and then the last thing that we are going to do that we are going to install is extensions. But if you have never installed VS Code, just install this and you're good to go. All of these three things will be installed automatically. Uh, if like my case, if you have already been using VS Code but you haven't used Java, then within VS Code before, then what you can do is basically install this extension pack. Click here, you'll see that it will say okay, so in my case, I've already installed this extension pack. So this basically means that I have installed, one, two, three, all of these 4 or 5 extensions that are here basically. Uh, but these extension packs are only required for VS Code. If you're using Eclipse, then maybe you don't need to install any of these extension packs. These are some things that is related to VS Code itself. And once we have installed these extensions, the next thing and the most important thing is that we need to install a compiler. In this case, you have multiple options of compilers. I'm going to recommend the original one from Java, from Oracle. Depends upon your OS. Just download this executable and install it. And once you install it, just to make sure that everything runs smoothly, there should be a path in your environmental variables, which should contain the path where your Java compiler will be installed. In this case, if I just simply go to this path, you'll see that it will have my Java compiler .exe, which you will use to compile your Java code. Okay, so this will automatically be done once you install this installer. Okay, now once we are done with this, once we have installed our compiler, once we have installed our some sort of ID, and once we have installed corresponding extensions for VS Code, then we are good to go. Okay, and then in the next video, we are going to see our first Java program. Until then, bye.